I mean, he plays a strong bio style. He's macros very well, and he's hasn't shown any struggling in the past 2 games. He's just rolled over his opponents. Even HG Bonkers, who's had a history in DayWalker and was playing fairly well. I mean, I have to say though, Bonkers made a good number of mistakes because he grabbed that third base way too early. He didn't have the kind of means to defend it. But Ogna doing very well so far in this tournament. He's our blue Terran spawning at the bottom right of Bel'Shir Vestige. And it's the quarterfinal of Saturday Night DayWalker.
And in the top left is our red Protoss, the challenger. Can he take down the Protoss killer? His name is James.
Way to really dramatize his name. You give this whole hype and then it's like James.
James.
So I just checked the bottom half of the bracket. Elite Legends into the quarterfinal, and like you said, Monkey against Pop Tart in the quarterfinal. So definitely some of our stronger players still in it to win it. But I think Ice Never Melts knocked out of the tournament again. The tragic story continues.
The tragedy as Ice Never Melts.
Yeah, he's faced up against the strongest possible players early in the tournament all the time.
So, I mean, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and I have a theory about why so many players were demoted this season, and I think it's because they're going to introduce global play, and I think they might have tweaked with the MMRs might be just a hair different now. They didn't announce it or anything, like, Blizzard didn't make a formal announcement about it, but I think with global play coming, there might be a little bit of difference with how the system works. You know what I mean? Like there might be just a little bit.
That makes pretty good sense.
Yeah. I think Blizzard's also trolling, just making you guys want it more and play even more hours of Wings of Liberty.
Guys, I just want to also point out we do not have a command center first this game, which is we have a gas actually.
Gas, and then
for Ogna.
Rax, yeah.
Yeah, James chronoing out probes, so he's getting that cybercore right away and then moving over to gas. So he's got all the timings in place for some early aggression if he saves up chronos, that is. But he could also just go for a 1-gate fast expand if he saves up 400 minerals right now.
Oh, doesn't look like it. Getting the second gas from James. So
yeah. I mean, we could be seeing aggression versus aggression. Maybe Ogna just doesn't feel like macroing right now. It's the best.
Yeah, I mean, Ogna's getting that reactor on the barracks, and that's just telling me, that's just screaming a bunch of Marines are going to be in the front of your base very soon, James.
Yeah, James is getting Warp Gate and chronoing it, so we've seen a lot of our Protoss players live and die by this. Just get that.
You live and die by this.
Yeah, I know. I just thought of that as I said it. He's chronoing it out. I'm not sure. He could get a lot of units fast. Neither of these players really in macro mode, but he sees. How much did our Protoss player see? He always saw was the 2 supply depots of the wall. He should have sacrificed that scout just to see the 2 racks, because that could have changed everything for him.
Yeah. I mean, he is playing it safe, getting that sentry, so with any aggression that would go up the ramp could just be force-fielded very quickly. And oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It looks like he's going to go Nexus.
So yeah, he could fall victim to aggression, especially with the way Bel'Shir Vestige is. It's pretty hard to hold off that natural
especially
point almost. It's really wide. You need a lot of force field saved up.
Ogna's gonna go scout with that Marine, just checking for proxies or any shenaniganry. I mean,
good for James to have the 2 watchtowers. Sorry to interrupt there. I just wanted to point that out. He's got.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, you said he got proxy roboed the first game, right? Ogna?
Yeah, that was the Protoss player that fell to Ogna. He went for proxy robo, and
yeah. So I mean, with that in mind, I mean, Ogna's got to be thinking, oh, all Protosses are like that, and James puts the proxies pylon. So, foot in mouth, but whatever.
Yeah, James is getting that. He's getting 2 more gates in his base, so he's probably going to go for that 1-gate fast expand into 3-gate robo play. I'm not sure why he kept chronoing out his warp gate, but it is now finished, so he's going to pump all 3 of those gates into warp gates. The Marine sees the expansion, so Ogna knows what he's up against, unless James decided to cancel it at the last second and then go for an all-in, which he didn't do. I mean, our Protoss is warping in his proxy pylon, so if Ogna's thinking aggression, James has gone just the right build to deal with it because he has a nice economy, but he also has a comparable army supply, 16 supply to his opponent's 20, so he's got a lot of units, especially those 3 sentries. If he can split up the Marines, he could fend off this push and take the game.
What's really scary about this is that Ogna's just finishing up Stim and he's getting siege. So
yeah. James, if he throws down a robo facility also, he can just right away.
Oh, he put on the door. He's going to march on the ramp, and he doesn't see the Protoss there.
But he takes out all the sentries right away. Nicely done from Ogna.
Oh.
Force back.
Wow.
If he force fielded those Marines in half, he could have just slaughtered them, but just a little second delay there from James costing him that battle.
Yeah, that one Marine scout added the army, and that was brilliant by Ogna. He's gonna be safe from this aggression, but
yeah, this tank definitely gonna shred those stalkers. James needs to pull out. He doesn't want to lose too many precious units while he's expanding back at home because he won't be able to deal with the counterattack.
So I'm wondering how does Ogna really transition out of this? Because
I think he just A moves across the map, sieges up when he has to, and takes the game. Because I don't see him expanding. Because if we look at our army counts right now, James doesn't have too much of a force. He has a low sentry count. He just has a lot of stalkers, which aren't too good. So I think Ogna can't really go anywhere in terms of economy because James has already gotten that expansion. But I mean, on Protoss, not getting any tech he needs. There's finally the robo facility. Should have got that a while ago while he was keeping his opponent bottled up.
Yeah, I think James is going for the contain, but what he doesn't realize is that Ogna's just going to punch that contain in the face and then stream over. Oh, already pulling SCVs. Ogna, you sly man, you. And he's going to push down this ramp. This force will be decimated.
That force field doing nothing, really. It's just kind of collapsing on the siege tank. Even
force field on the siege tank, not really doing much.
Yeah, it just gives it like this little protective bubble so that it can't take any damage, but the sentries don't actually know that. But like the force field just goes right over the tank, almost like a guardian shield except smaller. That would be pretty funny.
Well, yeah, here we go. Ogna's just gonna A move. I mean, seriously, that's all he really needs to do. A and then maybe E.
James got this forge and was about to finish just now, and he canceled it. So I don't know what he had in mind there. He's getting an immortal and chronoing it out, but I think it's too little, too late at this point.
Yeah, I mean, what's really scary is he needs units out right now, and he's only got. Okay, I was gonna say he's very close to being supply blocked, but he will not be. So a bunch of zealots versus siege tanks and marines with stim, medevac, and combat shields. Not the best battle you want, by any means. Unless the siege tank just shoots your own units, that's not good.
Even that medevac giving vision of the high ground there for the tanks.
I think that is the best part of this build right, or this attack right now. It's just he's got such good position. That Nexus will go down to tank fire, and he just really nice positioning. Tanks are sieging up against these units. The immortal will fall, and okay, James taps out.